Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
So, Jeffrey, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm fine, Craig. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm very excited. You can't tell from these trousers,
No.
but I am. I'm very excited. Hang on, I'll just stand here for a bit.
I'm just warming
Conveniently placed behind the Larry King hardback. By the way, the Larry King hardback is a slang for a sex thing.
It's
The
true.
audience just oohed me there. They might be a bunch of oohs tonight,
Yeah,
I'm
be
worried.
careful.
There could be more oohs coming from this crowd, I think.
Now, when you're doing the Larry King hardback, do you take calls? Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
And you wear suspenders.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Tacoma, go ahead.
So you're reading Larry's book?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you read this bit out to me?
After I got done having a hardback, I enjoyed a little brisket. Good book.
It is a good book. People often write letters into this show and I burn them. No, people write in and they say, "Hey, Craig, how come you don't smoke the pipe?" Well, it's illegal, you see, for me to smoke a pipe in this studio or, in fact, on TV. But if I was smoking this pipe, there would be... What would I put in my pipe, Jeff?
Oh, some sort of substance.
That kind of a thing?
Yeah, man.
Jeff, do you ever smoke your pipe before the show?
All the time, man.
See, what we do here is that we say things that don't make any sense, but we try and make them sound dirty.
Yeah, he says, do I smoke the pipe before the show? And then I say, all the time,
All the
man.
time.
And then we-
And then I say smoke the pipe like it's a sexy thing.
But it's not. You're really smoking a pipe.
Yeah, it's really just a pipe smoking.
What's going on with your face, man?
I don't know. I'm trying a new thing with my face. What do you think?
It's pretty creepy, man.
What if I do it, like, really close?
Yeah.
Like, for everyone that's been, there's a little bit stoned, this is going to be great. I think I heard the cops. Did you hear the cops, man?
You better hide behind the couch, man.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Docalax. For predictable relief from constipation, try Docalax laxative tablets. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Late Late Show. Your host, DJ Ferguson. Thanks, everybody. That's great. course, Friday. Oh, thank goodness it's Friday. I could pop my suspend. Oh, man. Oh, that was fabulous. Ooh, the metal bit really smacked me right in the...
Dear.
Ah.
Oh, dear.
Friday, of course, a couple of big birthdays today in Hollywood. Happy birthday to Kevin Smith and Mary Louise Parker. Kevin Smith and Mary Louise Parker, very different, of course. One is a foul-mouthed comic book fan who's always talking about masturbation, and the other one's Kevin Smith. There, I did it. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you, I am very excited. I'm as excited as you, studio audience, although my nipples hurt a bit more because I did that thing. It's a big weekend if you like the Sharks, and who doesn't? Even Al-Qaeda's like, I like sharks. Because Sunday this weekend is the first night of Shark Week. Do we have a graphic for Shark Week, do we? Yep. Yeah. Come Sunday night, I'll be glued to my TV set thinking, how do these magnificent creatures open their mouths so wide? Their mouths so wide. How do those magnificent creatures open their mouths so wide around all that meat? Then I'll turn off the porn and start watching Shark Week, but they, Shark Week isn't on CBS, it's on cable, but the lawyers told me that I can't say which cable channel it's on or I could be fired from this show, so it's the Discovery Channel. And... this is the 26th year of Shark Week. It started off as a gimmick in the late 1980s. Now it's grown into a cultural phenomenon that scares the crap out of everyone. It's like David Hasselhoff. Hey, Shark Week is so awesome. I'm surprised other networks don't have shark-themed programming. You know, like shows like, I don't know, Jeff?
Like Sharks and Recreation?
Sharks and Recreation would be one, yeah. Here Comes Chummy Boo Boo.
Yeah, I like that. Fins of Anarchy?
Fins of Anarchy. How I Ate Your Mother?
Yeah, man.
That's one.
Yeah.
All right, you go.
I know. Hawaii 5-0, crap, it's a shark.
All right, The Tonight Show with Jaws Leno.
Yeah.
That's kind of a real one.
That's cold, Jay.
I don't think he's there anymore.
No. I know.
Do you see that TV movie Sharknado? Do you do that? It was amazing. It's the plot of the movie is a tornado went over the water, spewed as sharks over L.A., which was terrifying. But I'm thinking, why was it only sharks? Why didn't they get all the fish that were there? It was just sharks. I guess Fishquake doesn't have the same ring about it. It's a really stupid movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I loved it. They should do more movies like that, you know, like in the Arctic, you know, try not to crap your pants when you see wolf avalanche. Wolves.
It's like an avalanche.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The audience just kind of turned on me. I don't know what it was.
It's fine.
At a certain point, they were just kind of like, oh, you know what? I'm tired of this. I feel like I've been here for days.
Yeah.
You and me both. Anyway, the Shark Week this year, one of the Shark Week specials this year is about a prehistoric shark called Megalodon. And scientists estimate that Megalodon's, huge size based on the fossilized teeth, but that's not always inaccurate. And like, if an alien race does the same to us millions of years in the future, like what if they come to Earth and they find Julia Roberts' teeth? They'd be like, they must have been hundreds of feet tall. Do you know that a couple of years ago, Ryan Seacrest was actually bitten by a shark? That's true. Could you imagine being in the water with a ferocious man-eater like that? And the shark is pretty scary, too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I always feel bad for in Shark Week? Are the sharks that aren't great white sharks. The great white sharks are kind of like the rock stars, right?
Right.
But then you get the other stars, the tiger sharks, the nurse sharks, the naughty nurse sharks. Because no matter how many cool things those sharks do, they'll never be as big or as intimidating as a hungry great white. It's how the other Kardashians feel around Chloe.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that?
The hell, man.
Right.
The hell?
All right. Let's just stop for a minute. You oohed me. What's that coming to go? You oohed me. It's a Scottish word, man. It's a Scottish word that Scottish people use when they're angry. You ooh me for a Kardashian joke? That's my job. That's my job, man. You're trying to take money from an American who's just trying to earn a living. An immigrant trying to make a living.
Yeah.
You ooh me. You ooh me for doing a Kardashian joke, the bread and butter of the late night douche.
Yeah.
Why, if we didn't do Kardashian jokes, we'd have to do... What jokes would we have to do?
Honey boo-boo jokes?
Honey boo-boo jokes. We kind of do them too, don't we?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, so we mock people on television who mock themselves on television?
Yeah, and we're wrong, and we're...
Yeah, and we're wrong. We're the ones that we get, ooh. How could you say that about Chloe? My best friend? I don't think so. I'm just going to give you a piece of information. I don't actually know Khloe Kardashian, right? Spoiler alert. But here's the thing. My guess is Khloe Kardashian doesn't give a crap about you. Like, if somebody said something mean about you, Khloe Kardashian wouldn't go, ooh.
Yeah. Bunch of apathetic clappers.
Yeah. Coming here. I wish last night's audience were here. They were better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got a bit excited. It's Shark Week.
I understand.
Yeah,
You
no,
get worked up.
Yeah, a little bit. What are you doing this weekend?
Hanging out here? You never invite me over, man.
Well, I can't invite you this weekend. I'm doing some shark stuff.
What about the weekend after?
Nope. Don't say anything to him, man, all right? Don't tell him that you and I are going off to do a secret thing that he doesn't know about. Okay.
I can hear you, man.
All right. What can you hear? You can't hear anything.
Through my penis.
Wait. You can... Wait. You can hear through your penis?
That's right.
Then where does that whistling noise come from?
You don't want to know, dude.
We'll be right back, everybody. Tonight we are not German.
Not German.
Incorrect. We are actually sometimes German, sometimes not German.
Oh, this is a new game we play, yeah?
Yes.
We are not German.
Still not German.
And that is how you win at life.
What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who doesn't need your oohing.
Yeah, you better listen to the appliance, man. Play the jingle, Jeff. Boo, 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 boo. All right, this is from Daniel in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Oh, Las Cruces.
Las Cruces. You ever been? I have actually been there, and you know what's amazing about Las Cruces? That's where aliens go when they land on Earth. They go there.
Is that right?
Yeah, they just are like, take us to find some turquoise.
Las Cruces.
Las Cruces. They mistake it for Las Vegas. In their
Las
language,
Vegas.
it sounds like Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's not true.
No, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying.
All right, yeah. Well, thanks for being... yeah. This is from Daniel in Las Cruces. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You see any aliens or anything?
Yeah.
He says, Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat, have you ever met a real spy? Well, how the hell would I know? Also, what would a spy want with me? I don't have any... Well, I've got a couple of secrets.
Yeah,
but
you do.
Nothing spies would be interested in.
Really?
Well, who are you going to sell secrets to me about? I mean, you know, like, I have secrets about me. Who are you going to sell them to?
Greg, there's something I have to reveal to you.
Don't tell me you're a spy.
Yeah, oh, forget it.
Who are you a spy for?
For the aliens in Las Cruces.
This is from Andrea in West Fargo, North Dakota. West Fargo, North Dakota. All right. Hi, Craig and Jeff. If you could live anywhere in the world for free, where would you move to? West Fargo, North Dakota?
Yeah,
I
really,
think.
obviously.
For free? Yeah, I wish. East Fargo, you could probably live for free, but West Fargo?
Yeah.
The swanky end of town? West Fargo? That's the one they write songs about. Going on home, West Fargo. West Fargo, it's the town of my dreams. Well, I want to West Fargo, where the girls are prettier than they are in East Fargo.
Also, East Fargo's not financially manageable.
On my budget. This is from Davis in Little Rock, Arkansas. Ever been there?
Yeah.
Hey, Clinton's from Little Rock.
Little Rock,
All right,
yeah.
let's do a Clinton then. I'll do regular Bill Clinton, and then we'll start adding to that.
Okay, good.
All right. First of all, Bill Clinton. All right, now,
Now, you do Italian Bill Clinton.
Italian Bill Clinton. What's a coming and go?
All right. Now, a new one. Do Las Cruces Bill Clinton.
I'm from another planet.
That's it. You've done it. You've mastered it.
I've done it. Do you want to do any Clintons?
Sure.
All right, then. Let's have German Bill Clinton.
German Bill Clinton. Oh, yeah.
And how about East Fargo Bill Clinton?
East Fargo Bill Clinton. Man, it's very expensive here. I mean, inexpensive.
Yeah. I don't think that's really the meat of the joke,
No,
though, there.
no.
Really. Dear Craig and Jeff, how come Morgan Freeman hasn't been on your show in a while? We love him. I think he's on next week, isn't he? Is he on next week? I think he's on next week. He's not? He was on a couple of weeks ago, wasn't he? Yeah. What the hell? Okay, that, and then there's some other ones.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I realize if I don't say anything, everybody's going to be a little bit kind of freaked out around here.
Yeah. I like that, man.
I like it too. I like it when you get freaked out. Makes me think I want a sexy, quiet moment. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Like you wouldn't? My first guest tonight is a very funny comedian. He's the host of Shark After Dark, which premieres Sunday night on the Discovery Network. Take a look at this. Oh, man. Josh Wolf, everybody, Josh Wolf. Josh?
Yeah.
You ate the shark bait?
Yeah.
What was it made of? The shark chum, then?
It was those fish that you saw all chummed up.
Yeah, but is it
Now-
like old fish? I mean, because you can go to restaurants.
Brand new fish. It was perfectly fine.
Well,
yeah,
that's
it was
fine.
disgusting.
Well, that's weird because you go to a sushi restaurant and they get raw fish there. It's delicious.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is exactly, I tell you the truth.
Are we going to talk in high voices the whole time?
I was thinking about it. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because the word chum to me always meant friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever had a chum in your... is that the way your head?
Maybe not. Let me ask you, how does he smell out of his, or he hears out of his penis, is that right?
I think so. I don't know if he did that tonight or last night. Was that last tonight?
I think it was tonight.
Was it tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he... Jeff, what is it? You hear out of your penis? And
Yeah, to review, I hear out of my penis.
Very interesting.
You learn a lot of things. I mean, I bet there's sharks that can probably do that and stuff.
I don't think, you know, the first shark show that I watched, because I'm scared of sharks.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you swam with a shark.
I did swim with sharks. Have you done that? Did you do it for this show?
I did it on Monday, and here's
Yeah.
the thing. I did it on Monday, and they said, have you ever, we were out on the boat, already 9 miles out.
Right.
They were talking about snorkeling, and they said, you know, last time you snorkeled. I go, no, I've never snorkeled before.
You'd never been in...
I've never been in the deep ocean before. And the guy was like, you've never put on a wetsuit? And I said, no. And he goes, you ever put on flippers? I said, no. And he goes, you never snorkeled? I said, no. He goes, you're going to sink.
Yeah.
And I said, what about the sharks? He goes, you're going to drown before the sharks come. So, that was
Did you... And what happened then? Were you all right? Or did you...
I'm here.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we saw some. I was really scared. They nicknamed me Brown Cloud. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my nickname. The guy was like, we're going to call you Brown Cloud. I said,
All
okay,
right.
that can't be great.
Oh, man. What kind of sharks did you see?
Blue and Mako.
See, I don't... I did it.
Yeah, but...
I don't want to do it again.
No.
Like, people are like, oh, you got to do it again. I'm like, why? I did
Not
it
really.
once. I'm not going to do it again. Like,
Yeah,
look at all this. Look at all these fingers still working.
That's the thing.
Were you scared? I was scared.
I was scared, and people would try to make me feel better by saying, you know, sharks don't like the taste of people. And that doesn't make me feel better, because if you have one arm, do you also not feel good because now you know you don't taste good?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, does that...
It's like, oh,
feel
don't
better?
worry about this.
Yeah.
The shark didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The joke was on him.
Yeah, that's like, he threw it up anyway. Yeah.
Now, I wanted to ask you a question. I noticed
Okay.
earlier you're wearing suspenders.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a big fan of Larry King.
At what age does that, do you just go, you know
50.
what? 50?
50. I'm 51 now, so I 50, you're like, oh, get them on. Hey!
I was wondering, because
Yeah, no.
50 is the time where you're
50,
like...
it all goes to hell. It's like I don't even try and gather up my testicles anymore. They just...
That's what's holding the suspenders up.
Well, it's a great cantilever system all put together. Yeah, it's a true story.
Did you know the thing I heard you mention also, the Megalodon?
Yeah, you're going to do the thing on the Megalodon,
Yeah,
right? The show
now
on
I
the-
watched the show on the Megalodon. It
Right.
turns out he's looking for something that existed before, but we don't think exists now. That's an
Right.
easy job.
Yeah.
Isn't that an easy...
Yeah, it's like, I still haven't found it, so that's
Yeah.
proof. Yeah.
It's kind of like looking for a donut at Kirstie Alley's house. You know what I mean?
Hey, no, hey.
Because you know it was
Yeah.
there before, but it's probably not there now.
I don't know if that's fair. Hey,
Wait,
listen,
you can make fun of the Kardashians?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You'll be all right as long as you lay off the Kardashian jokes, apparently.
I know, right? They don't like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
wow. I go, ood, man. I go, ood.
I heard you got
They
ood.
ooed me. I'm like, you bastards.
All right, let me ask you something I've always wanted to know.
Right.
Is it easier to pick up women with an accent?
I don't know. Because I've always had one. I mean, the only thing
That's
is...
a really good point.
Well, no, guys would say to me, back now that I'm married, it's academic, but, you know, because I go home and I either get laid or I don't, but it's...
And And it's not really up to you.
Right, exactly. Just like it always was, yeah. But, you know, guys used to say that to me, say, you must get laid all the time because of your accent. And I'm like, yeah, because I never got laid in Scotland.
But I feel like, I don't think with an American accent going to Scotland is going to have the same effect.
Oh, au contraire.
Really?
Yeah. That's French for, I don't know.
I was going to blow past that. I don't know what that means at all.
No, I think you'd do good. They'd be like, oh, listen to him with his voice.
Is that how they talk?
Some of them.
All the women talk like Benny Hill?
A little bit. Well, yeah. I don't know. They're all talking like that. I don't really know because I've never seen a Scottish woman with her coat off. They're very mysterious. I'll just keep my coat on, but we're having sex. I know. Don't worry, it'll be over soon.
Just so you know, it's the same with Jewish women, and we
really?
kind of have that in common, yeah.
What, they keep their coats on?
Yeah.
I was married to a Jewish woman.
No, you were not.
Yeah, I was.
And that didn't, you said was. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
It was nothing to do with the fact she was Jewish.
What?
It really wasn't. I'm mishpucha. I'm part of it. You know, it's all good.
But you're remarried, and how old are your kids?
12 and 2.5. What age are yours?
Mine, I have my 16-year-old's backstage.
16-year-old?
Yeah.
You went young.
Yeah, he's really started really dabbling into things that I did to my dad. Like, he's doing them to me now. He, like, I brought him to my room the other day. I go, hey, I gotta ask you something. I said, did you know that vodka doesn't freeze? And he was like, I didn't know that. I said, yeah. Did you know that water does?
Oh.
And he was like, I did know that. I said, you did?
Yeah.
Then why is my vodka frozen? Like, why do I have a votsicle in my freezer? Like, what is wrong with you?
We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Josh Wolf, everybody. We'll be right back. Everybody uses it. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Josh Wolf. He's got a thing.
Yeah. That's great promo.
Yeah. No, it's the Shark After Dark. It's a late night show concentrating on mainly fish.
Mainly sharks.
Yeah,
mainly sharks.
Yeah.
We also shot a very interesting piece because it airs on that channel that. Right?
Discovery.
And that channel has a show on it called Naked and Afraid.
Right.
So we did a spoof of Naked and Afraid. And Naked and Afraid, they drop 2 naked people onto an island for 21 days and make them survive. Well, we did Naked and Afraid New York City.
Okay.
So they dropped me and a girl naked in New York City.
This is great, but where does the shark come in?
Yeah, no.
There's no shark in this, is
In
there?
New York City, there is.
Oh, really?
I met a Mexican guy named Shark.
Yeah, okay.
No, it was pretty amazing. It was funny because, you know, you forget that you're naked. So it was.
I don't think I would.
You're naked. I was actually more scared to be barefoot in New York City than naked.
Well, yeah.
That was
a lot
disgusting.
A lot of things you could step on.
But at one point, we're in Times Square and naked, and we're about to wrap up the day, and a woman literally, with her iPhone, is just pointing it at my junk.
Really?
Like this, looking at my eyes, looking down, looking at my eyes, looking down. And I go, what are you doing? She goes, I'm videotaping your junk.
Really?
And, yeah. I go, how's it
I
going?
thought it was like an app and she could tell by...
No, she was she took a video of my junk. That was it. I go,
So did you put on a little show for her?
I gave her the helicopter.
Josh Wolf, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Nothing to see here. Move along. My next guest is a fine young actress. She's got 2 movies out, Austin Land, which is in theatres August the 16th, and Cockneys versus Zombies, which is out now. The lovely Georgia King, everybody. Georgia King. Georgia.
Hello.
You look lovely.
Thank you very much.
Very sophisticated.
You know, I kind of just look like this when I wake up in the morning. It's
Really?
Just pretty.
Do you just wake up and go, oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Life is like a shampoo commercial. Are you in your film Cockneys versus Zombies? Cockney or zombie?
Everyone does this weird joke when they talk about the movie. They're like, "Are you a zombie?" And it's, no. Are you a Cockney? No.
You're not a Cockney or a zombie?
I'm neither.
Well, it's a perfectly rational. It's not like a joke. It's a question. I mean, the film's called Cockney versus Zombies. If I said, "What do you do?" and it's swim, that would be like, do you swim in the film?
No. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, I made it. It was a long time ago. We made that movie, and then
You can't remember if you swam in a film? Well, let me ask you this: can you swim?
I swim great. Yes.
What stroke do you prefer?
I like to do a combo.
Ooh.
Maybe a.
That's nice.
I was just catching up with where we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Breaststroke. Mm-hmm. Front crawl.
Front crawl, yeah. Backstroke.
I'm not actually very good at backstroke.
Oh.
It's my weakest stroke.
Sure, you're fine. What's going on? So, in the other film, Austinland, is that when the Cockneys and the zombies attack Austin, Texas?
Pretty much.
Really, that's what happens?
I
Work
just
out,
love it.
ooh, Texas. Have you ever been to Austin?
No.
Is the film not about Austin?
It's about. No, it's about Jane Austen.
Oh.
And it's about.
She was from Austin, Texas. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
She was like, I'm gonna write this story.
Oh, you know. I'm gonna put some bonnets in it.
Bonnets and little...
Some chicken.
Chickens.
It's a terrible accent.
Yeah, I know, it's bad, but you know what? Yeah, never mind.
Right. No, it's
John
about
Hamm
Jane
was here a
Austen.
couple of weeks ago. You should have heard his Scottish accent.
Couple weeks ago.
So it's about Jane Austen. Well, what do you swim in that film?
I don't. I'm just a kind of a psychopath in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. I would do a great psychopath or a stalker. It's my.
Really?
It's really my tour de force, yeah. But
Well, I think it's good to have range like that because you obviously do glamour and psychopath. These are two things that are going to work well in
they go
Hollywood.
hand in hand.
Yeah. Yes, they do. Have you noticed that?
I have.
Have you moved to Los Angeles?
I did a year ago.
Yes, well then you know.
I do.
How are you fitting in here then? Because you're not from here, I can tell.
I know. I love it. It's great. It's very
Nice.
different. I mean,
To what? Where are you from?
well, I'm actually Scottish. Can't you hear?
You do sound a little tiny bit Scottish, but you don't sound like you've been there for a while.
No, I only lived there for 6 days.
Right. That'll be it.
I was born there and lived there 6 days, so I am a Scottish actress.
Right.
And then I grew up in Devon, in the countryside.
That's a long way from Scotland.
It's very far.
Yeah.
And they all talk a bit like that, you know?
Sort of like that.
Sort of all kind of
like that.
everything's lush.
Lush.
You're lush.
Thanks.
I'm lush. They're lush.
Not all of them.
No. Oh.
There are a couple of Canadians up there.
There he is.
So you moved here, and have you adopted the LA lifestyle, yoga and such?
Do you know what? I really try. I thought I would just like jump in the deep end on the swimming theme.
Oh right.
I find myself in classes. I'm trying out all these different classes at my new gym, Crunch,
Crunch.
where you do things like diesel and
Diesel?
TNT and booty power.
Let me stop you. What
Please
is
do.
booty power?
The most humiliating class I've ever taken.
What do you do? What do you do?
It's a fusion of yoga, which is like, okay, great.
Oh, great.
Hello. With Beyonce body popping and grooves. And I've never felt less sexy and less cool. And seeing my friend in the mirror working out going, please don't see me. Like doing this weird, like, warrior two, booty pop, booty pop.
I think it's good.
Oh, it was...
It's working for me right now. I'm feeling like... I'm like, this is great.
Ooh.
I mean, clearly...
This is?
Yeah,
You like
I like that. I mean, and you worry about your backstroke? It's going to be sensational.
That's my backstroke.
That'll be fine.
Booty power. And then I did like this weird thing this morning with a guy who just screamed at everyone. It was like one of those like boot camp things.
Oh, I have no time for that. If I wanted to be yelled at, I'd go back to my old school.
Oh, you go back to Scotland.
Yeah, like, oh, you're all rubbish. Like, we're only 5. Feel the burn.
Because my mum's from Glasgow, so
She
I actually
is?
know about this.
Yeah, well,
Shouting.
it was a thing that we used to do. They don't do it anymore. They're lovely in Scotland now. I went back a while ago.
I was just back there. Oh,
Really?
were you there too?
Yeah,
I was just in the West End of Glasgow.
What were you doing in the West End? I used to work in the bar in the West End.
I was shopping and drinking with my gran.
Did you drinking with your gran? Is your gran an alcoholic?
No, I mean, well,
A little bit, yeah.
in American terms, definitely.
Right.
You'll catch my mum having a nip of whiskey at sort of, every evening, just like, hey, hello.
Oh, aye.
Just heat my cockles. No, she never says that. I don't know. I should never do a Scottish accent.
No, you
on
should.
TV.
I liked it a lot.
That was horrendous.
No, but the West End in Glasgow, I used to work, you know the bar Ubiquitous Chip?
I just had a really fancy lunch there.
I used to be the barman upstairs in that bar,
My God, you know my mum, she used to drink there, I bet.
What's your mum's name?
Isabel Buchanan. She's
a
opera singer.
Opera singer.
Aye.
Yes. That's your mum?
Aye.
I've seen her drunk.
Yeah. Backstroke.
Listen, I don't know if you're interested, but I've got some stuff here. And
I
we're out
love
of time,
stuff.
so I'll give you some stuff. You can't have my pipe or my little dingy bell, but
What else have you got then?
some sugar.
Come on. That's like when you're a little boy. Sugar and an egg. It's very, it's very poor.
Yeah, well, it's the middle of the night show on CBS. You don't have any money.
I was eyeing the.
Want some sugar? Would you like some sugar to put it in your whiskey?
Well, I live in LA. I don't really have sugar anymore. I'm not,
Well,
not allowed
that's
sugar.
all the sugar in LA
I
right
could
there.
boil this down into a tablet.
A tablet?
You know, Scottish tablet.
Scottish tablet, yeah. You can make yourself really crazy with that stuff. That's like the confectionery version of crystal meth.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's just butter and sugar, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And I'm not allowed to eat that now that I live in LA.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Gotta do my booty.
Georgia, we have to say good night. Say good night.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Let me tell you, Jeff, the first rule of show business.
Yes?
Never turn your back on the audience.
I'll remember that, Craig.
People will lose interest. How come you only watched me to here? You never watched me to over there.
I can't move my neck any further.
We'd just like to say that the cat wasn't eaten by a shark.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, the cat's fine. Wouldn't be back on the show, though. I'm teasing you. The cat's fine. Stop doing that. They'll get worried that the cat isn't fine. There's a lot of people with cats watch this show.
So many things I could say right now.
Well, say one of them.
You know, during the break, I had my penis against a door. Because
Did you hear anything?
I was eavesdropping, that's right. Thank you.
And what did you hear? Good night, everybody. Good night.